Coach Weiss about things that he saw from the offense during the extended break. What did you see of the defense?
I was saying earlier, it's good to, a couple practices last week, just to go more good on good. It's kind of get the competitive juices flowing a little bit more, put the ball down in different situations. So I thought we responded well there, and gives you time to, work some fundamentals that you kind of haven't had time to work. So entrenched in getting your repetitions in as far as the opponent's offense once the season gets going. So it allowed us some more individual time. Hey, let's do some tackle drills, let's do some turnover drills, let's go a little bit more against the offense and inside, things like that. So yeah, you hope you come out of that just maybe fundamentally better than not. That was the advantage for us.
Speaking of turnovers, Saquon had a pick in back-to-back games. So just what have you seen from him, and how pleased are you with his progress so far?
Yeah, some things, some kids just kind of have a knack, for when the ball's in the air, not just kind of just trying to do their job and to cover their man. They're going to do that, but then there's some other guys that just have a knack for attacking the ball. The ball's in the air, let's go get it. You stress it and all, but I think sometimes it's innate. And some kids just kind of have that. They're not afraid to go make a play and go for the ball. So I think he's got that. He's got, hopefully just keeps improving on that, doing his job, eyes on his man, eyes on assignment, and then finishing like that. We need more guys doing that. Those opportunities come.
Coach, with the difficulty in a veteran player leaving the program last week, and Mike Hampton was asked about that on Monday. He seemed to be pretty pleased with how everybody's responded to it. A couple of guys in the secondary stepping up. That next man up mentality seems to have taken over. Just wanted to get your take on that.
Yeah, just the entire year of having guys available and not available because of the COVID and the tracing, and all of a sudden the guy snatched from you, or his roommate for a couple weeks, so. My perspective is that because of that, kind of dual trained a lot of guys. Not that we have people in the best position based on their trait, but at least assignment-wise, you've had, because of that, situations where the next guy can come in and created a little bit of depth assignment-wise just by guys dual training based on the diversity of what's happened the entire year. So, yeah, obviously, anytime you lose a player, just kind of takes from everybody else. You got to group up, got to close ranks, and just attack the next day and the next game. That's kind of where I've been focused.
And Memphis has had to go through that with some opt-outs. The top running back before the season, the receiver 3 weeks ago, but they seem to reload, have the ability to really reload.
Yeah, you look at their numbers, and some of them are just almost Madden-like numbers. You look at what they can do when they get going there in rhythm. So they've just done a tremendous job recruiting up there. Weapons all over the place, a number of weapons. So yeah, they lost a couple. They gave some other great athletes opportunities, and they've stepped up, took advantage of it for sure.
Yeah. And they have a sixth-year quarterback. What's your impressions of Brady White?
You get a guy that's played as many reps, he's not going to be rattled. He's seen pressure. He knows where to go with the ball, the pressure every time. He's creative enough to scramble and hit weapons. He knows who his playmakers are, so they're doing a good job of creating ways to get it, for his hands. And but they got, they just got players everywhere. So just game management is the biggest thing you get out of that. A guy that knows how to move the sticks, chains, and always a challenge. It's not like you give something you haven't seen before. It just comes down to our execution against their execution. Bottom line.
Like is it even younger players? You've gone against a lot of veteran quarterbacks this year. With their development, your defensive development, a lot of young guys. How much does that help? It's kind of the trend this year. You're facing 4, 5, 6-year guys at quarterback.
Yeah, it's kind of where we're at. I want to see improvement on the things we do. It's not so much the opponent us grasping some concepts with the scheme, you know, and trying to settle in on some guys that can grow from week to week. That's been the most frustrating thing to me. Is, you know, this next game, I want to see that improvement. Getting that improvement, you know, I tell them you're going to be amazed at how more opportunistic we are, and you know how much more we can get off the field of some execution errors. It's really been us that we can take care of. We can get better at that. So I'm trying to keep it in the small picture. You know, what have we not done well? We've been atrocious on third down. But from what I'm used to, it's my job to find the answers to that. Get us be opportunistic and do what we're supposed to do assignment-wise on some critical downs to get ourselves off the field.
Okay, thank you very much.